There are two motives for reading a book. One, that you enjoy it, the other, that you can boast about it. Of all forms of caution, caution in love is perhaps the most fatal to true happiness. Do not fear to be eccentric in opinion, for every opinion now accepted was once eccentric. The fundamental cause of the trouble is that in the modern world, the stupid are cocksure while the intelligent are full of doubt. To fear love is to fear life, and those who fear life are already 3 parts dead. I would never die for my beliefs, because I might be wrong. A stupid man's report of what a clever man says can never be accurate, because he unconsciously translates what he hears into something he can understand. Fear is the main source of superstition, and one of the main sources of cruelty. To conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom. It's easy to fall in love. The hard part is finding someone to catch. Most people would sooner die than think. In fact, they do so. The hardest thing to learn in life is which bridge to cross and which to burn. It has been said that man is a rational animal. All my life I have been searching for evidence which could support this. The secret of happiness is to face the fact that the world is horrible, horrible. Patriots always talk of dying for their country, but never of killing for their country. So far as I can remember, there is not one word in the Gospels in praise of intelligence. Not to be absolutely certain is, I think, one of the essential things in rationality. Neither a man nor a crowd nor a nation can be trusted to act humanely or to think sanely under the influence of a great fear. Anything you're good at contributes to happiness. The greatest challenge to any thinker is stating the problem in a way that will allow a solution. Everything is vague to a degree you do not realize, till you have tried to make it precise. Science is what you know, philosophy is what you don't know. The good life is inspired by love, and guided by knowledge. What is wanted is not the will to believe, but the will to find out, which is the exact opposite. Man is a credulous animal, and must believe something. In the absence of good grounds for belief, he will be satisfied with bad ones. Dogmatism is the greatest of mental obstacles to human happiness. Remember your humanity, and forget the rest. Your writing is never as good as you hoped, but never as bad as you feared. To like many people spontaneously, and without effort is perhaps the greatest of all sources of personal happiness. How much longer is the world willing to endure this spectacle of wanton cruelty? Is there any knowledge in the world which is so certain that no reasonable man could doubt it? It is a waste of energy to be angry with a man who behaves badly, just as it is to be angry with a car that won't go. Life is nothing but a competition, to be the criminal rather than the victim. Conquer the world by intelligence, and not merely by being slavishly subdued by the terror that comes from it. Mathematics rightly viewed possesses, not only truth but supreme beauty. The whole problem with the world, is that fools and fanatics, are always so certain of themselves, and wiser people so full of doubts. Men who are unhappy, like men who sleep badly, are always proud of the fact. Patriotism is the willingness to kill, and be killed for trivial reasons. One of the most powerful of all our passions, is the desire to be admired and respected. A happy life, must be to a great extent a quiet life, for it is only in an atmosphere of quiet, that true joy can live. The most savage controversies, are those about matters as to which there is no good evidence either way. Whoever wishes to become a philosopher, must learn not to be frightened by absurdities. No nation was ever so virtuous as each believes itself, and none was ever so wicked as each believes the other. Science may set limits to knowledge, but should not set limits to imagination. I believe that when I die I shall rot, and nothing of my ego will survive. Freedom of opinion can only exist when the government thinks itself secure. The demand for certainty is one which is natural to man, but is nevertheless an intellectual vice.